Yep, I'm back. I'm really using this video to post on YouTube. I could have used my video camera, but I like the way TikTok allows me to edit and go through my pictures. I'm about to expose Gaddy You Alive. What's the Haitian dude name? I keep forgetting this dude name. Voodoochief. And the little homie up out of Mississippi, the little bitty-eyed dude. Damn, I'm bad with names. We know the truth. I've been boots on brain for the last few days on that goofy. And I'm going to expose. So this live video, y'all get to watch me do this. You know what I'm saying? This is an expose. And this right here is from the Crusades of Moor. This is where the cannibals of the Crusades ran up on our people and was eating them. You feel me? This is a real portrait of when the Crusaders ran up on the Moors and was eating them. I'm for real. Look it up. Look up the Moor, the first Crusades. But that's not what this video was about. It's really about the Moors in America and the culture in America, the ancient culture as well. And a lot of more things. So basically, y'all finna watch me walk down the information and put two and two together why there's cultural similarities from Andalusia and, you know, America. If y'all know what Andalusia and Louisiana is, that whole Creole Empire, it's called the Native Creole Empire. They're trying to say it's the Haiti Empire, but we just call it America, which means the land of God. So I'm finna give y'all the coldest rundown. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna post the clips, and I'm gonna post on my YouTube. So, you know, if y'all wanna stick around, stick around. But I'm not letting nobody on the panel. This is a straight expose right here. Okay, so let me go ahead and turn it around. Okay, bam. Let's see how you do that. Okay, that's not it. Hold on. Bam, how do you turn this joint around? How am I tripping? Oh, you can't be serious. Whew, boy. How do you turn this joint around? Oh my goodness, bro. Oh, I know how to do it. I'm tripping. I got it. This how you do it right here. You gotta turn it around right here. Okay, bam. Now, do it like that. Okay. So somebody here brought to my attention this green flag and why they are, you know, pushing Traoré. You know, Burkina Faso all up in our face. You know, why are they pushing this African leader all up in our face? Because we know he's a crisis actor. They're not going to put nobody on the TV that can do damage to them. They're not going to let us know. So what they're doing is trolling us because they want to see if our genetic memory working to see if we remember these flags. You see what I'm saying? Look at this red and green flag. So somebody here asked me, you know, about the flag and why they're pushing this Traoré dude. My answer was, hold on, let me cover their name up. My answer was, it looked like the Grenada flag, and there's also a Confederate flag that looked like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they pushing dude like how they push Osama. You feel me? They pushing it because it's a psyops. So anyway, you feel me? Bam, there you go. It's the same flag, except for it got a star in there. So I'm like, okay, bam. Then the person who brought it to my attention was talking about Voodoo Chief and how we see a similar flag in so-called Washington, D.C. So, see, now this is the problem with Voodoo Chief, and we know the truth. They're pushing this Tartarian stuff and Haitian Empire, but they're talking about Moors that's not from America. Now watch how I'm able to put this two together. Because we know the Tartarians was ruled by Moors. So look at this. This is on Voodoo Chief channel. So they're all pushing misinformation. North America to the Caribbean South was under the empire known as the Haitian Empire. And we know also known as Tartaria. Right? So that's not true. And before I go in with the real information, let me show you that it was never Haiti Empire. America has always been the land of mud. Haiti means high mountains. This is not no high mountain. North America is not a high mountain. So we're not no Haiti Empire. And Tartaria is led by Moors, but they're saying Moors is not from America. So let me go and show y'all right quick, and then we're gonna go right in on the info, on everything I love. Alright, hold up. Okay, hold up. Where is that? Let me see. Okay, what did I say? Watch this. Let me just I'm dropping all receipts this video. So y'all just bear with me, okay. T Moor Lane was Muz. So, okay. As we can see, hold on. First, I'm finna go and get the facts. As we can see, Timur Lang or Tamerlang, he was Turkic chief who was of the Timurid Empire, and he was a Muslim. Now, hold on. Let me go and prove that he was the leader of Tartaria. Timur Lang was leader of Tartaria. See, they don't know what they be talking about. So, we got YouTube videos, Tartaria, Tamerlang. See, they're saying Moors are not from America, but they're claiming Moorish stuff. That's all they do. You feel what I'm saying? Now, let's go and get, I can go and get a gang of stuff that prove that, you know, he was, you know, the conqueror, you know, Tartaria, all that. Y'all already can do your own research. You see what I'm saying? Like, this man is known as the leader of the of the Tartarians. And he's a Muslim. Let me see if I can get one more source. Hold on, let me see. Any more? Is this a gang of it? See, here goes some more of them. And you see that little, that symbol, that fleur-de-lis symbol that we find in New Orleans. You feel what I'm saying? So before I end the video, I know I got some more, you know, slides that's going to show that he was the Prince of Tartaria. I'm just showing y'all what the fake pretendios not showing us. So now let's go in. Okay, Homer something. What is this dude name? Watch this. Okay, oh no, Homer. Oh man. Dang, I forgot his name. Homer something. Hold on. Give me one sec. Dang, I forgot his name. Homer something. Hold on. Give me one sec. Lawrence Bishop. Come on, man. I hate when to do that. It is not trying to, you know, I don't know what's wrong with this phone, man. Switch back to camera. Okay. Bishop Moorish. Latin America is Moorish. What in the heck? Hold up, bitch. Stunts. I'm tripping. Stunts. Alright, here it go right here. Let's go in. So, before I even go into these slides, let's get understanding of where I'm going with this Moorish. Because we got the pretendios, that's what they are. I'm never going, you feel me? Pretendios talking about Moorish was not from America. So, let's go in. In 1916, Bishop Homer Stunts reported to Congress that Latin America should be called Moorish America. See, Latin America is different than Black America and Pretendio America. We don't know what them people are. They don't have a language or nothing. All they are doing is taking everybody's culture on earth and saying it's theirs. You feel what I'm saying? All these pretendios is doing is claiming everything. Mayan, Aztec, Olmec, Egyptian, Hebrew, Phoenician. That's all they're doing. They're claiming everything is theirs. But real researchers is saying Latin America should be Moorish America. And we know Creole, Maroon culture is Moorish. Because we finna see it in my slides. Now let's go in. In 1916, Bishop Homer Stunts made a bold and thought-provoking statement where he referred to Latin America as Moorish America. This intriguing choice of terminology raises numerous questions and opens up fascinating dialogue about the connection between Latin America and the Moorish civilization. Bishop Stunts felt so strong about the connection between Latin America and the Moors, he delivered the following words before the U.S. Congress on February 14, 1916. Spanish America might frankly be called Moorish American. The religion of the Spanish felt the influence of the Moorish overlord, as did his architecture. Bam! This is real research. So you're talking about architecture in America is pretendian? No, it's not. It's Moorish. And it's always been documented as Moorish. So that means y'all are running around here following We Know the Truth and Gotti, I cannot even think of that dude's name, and voodoochief. It's already been documented that Latin America is Moorish America. You understand me? They are just giving it misnomers and new names and making you forget history. So his estimate of the place of womanhood in the social order and his concept for human life. Bishop Stunts, known for his deep knowledge of history and his passionate advocacy for cultural appreciation, saw parallels between Latin America and the heritage of the Moors, which is the motherhood of the Moors. Their influence extended far beyond their geographical borders. So their influence extends way beyond these borders these pretendians are trying to relegate us to and bound you to. They're trying to bound you to Spain and North Africa, but their influence extends way further than that, leaving indelible mark on various aspects of society, including architecture, that means the buildings, science, that means alchemy and mathematics, literature, that means writing script, and art. Bishop Stunts will constantly refer to commonality and the Moorish influence on American culture. He is noticed expressing in the article authored by Bishop Stunts titled South America, Land of the Promise. Following statement: Brazil, which is only 2 days away by steamer from West Africa. That means 2 days we can be in Africa because that's how Moors get down. Moors was just coal in the sea like that. They can get to Africa like that. And 1/3, the crudest type of Moro, because we cannot say that word. You cannot even say the word on here. You cannot say it. So I'm just going to say Moro. On the American hemisphere is 1/3 Moro, the crudest type of Moro on the American hemisphere. There is a strong mark of the Moor upon the Spaniard as well. The people of Mexico and Cuba might be called Moorish America rather than Latin Americans. That is why Moorish Americans to this day look at Latin American people as our people. By associating Latin America with Moorish America, Bishop Stunts sought to shed light on the shared cultural heritage between the two regions. He recognized that countries such as Spain and Portugal were significantly influenced by Moorish culture. So we influence culture over there, we influence culture over here. But the pretendios is trying to take this from us. Right? So let's go. We got to read this in order to really document it. Land of Promise, general topic of what South America is and isn't by Latin America, one of the most illuminating outlooks ever published. While some may question Bishop's stance of this term, it's essential to recognize his intention to encourage scholars, historians, and individuals alike to explore new perspectives on Latin American history. By delving deeper into this concept of Moorish America, we can uncover hidden stories that have been overlooked or disregarded in mainstream. See, that's all they have is mainstream. They don't have deep-rooted research. They only have surface research, verbatim research that they are repeating from Europeans. In conclusion, Bishop Homer Stunn's characterization of Latin America as Moorish America offers us a compelling lens through which we can view the region's history. It serves as a reminder that our understanding of cultures is constantly evolving and there are always new connections waiting to be discovered. So you have to have an open mind. They don't have an open mind. They don't have an open mind. They don't understand how, information is to be critiqued and it always is evolving. We're not just going to settle for some surface-based research. You got to always have an open mind in research and scholarship. Let us embrace this opportunity to dig deeper, challenge assumptions, and gain a richer understanding of the diverse tapestry that is Latin America's past. All right, so we're going to stop right there. We ain't going to get into the Moors of North America, whatever. I'm just giving you a source on who coined Latin America as Moorish first. Now, let's go. Let's go up in here. All right. Where's we going first? Where we going first? What is this? Haiti of the Mayas. Maya and Mexican, the comparative. Okay, we don't need that. Okay, we can go in here and look at some of the turban Olmecs, though. Let's look at the Olmecs. That's an Olmec. You see that Olmec? We going on the slides right now. We already went on the source for the Moorish America. This is all Olmec, y'all, that y'all ain't never seen before. Turban Olmec. Look at the phenotype. See, y'all haven't seen this before. This is all Olmec. Look at the hair, showing you the woolly hair. Look at the phenotype of the Xochitl Pala figure. This is our people. Look at the Chingy eyes, the Asiatic eyes with the woolly hair. This is our people. Look at this one right here. This is our people. This is all Olmec. All right, let's get up out of here. All right, where we at? Okay. Look at this right here. We doing the slides right now. The Chicago home of the Maroons. Because remember, we're connecting the Maroons with the Creek, Seminole, and the Jamaican, and the Puerto Rican Maroons, all the Maroon societies. We making all these connections too. Okay, where we at with it? You feel me? That's why I'm questioning them. Where were they doing the world fairs? You know what I'm saying? Where were these people doing the world fairs? Right here, as we can see that red and green symbolism. This is in Augusta. This is called the Sultan Castle of Georgia. This is in Augusta, Georgia. Remember that green and red flag I just showed y'all? This is one of the Sultan Caliphate. They still have this up in Georgia. These are the red brick buildings that the Moorish people build with. These red brick buildings is all throughout the South in America. Okay. Let's just make note of this right here. Let's make note of that. Okay. Now let's make note of this right here. The Payasa bird. Remember Welsh is Moru. See that Moru Ambith. Remember that. All of this is the empire. Tartary. The Piasa bird in Illinois. Remember this right here. This is the statue of the Republic, Our Lady Mary. Remember, this is why it's called America. Here go another gem right here. Mi'kmaq, Santa Ma, Wyoming. This is Santa Mary. Santa Maria of the Mi'kmaq. It's finna get interesting. Just sit up in there. So this is right here we call the Shishim Sagamore, and they are called the Moricans. See, I'm dropping nothing but jewels up in here. This is the flag of the Shishim, right? This is the Shishim Sagamore on the East Coast, where we call Wampanoag. They're literally called the Moricans. Now let's look at Guadalupe. As we can see, the heritage that we're talking about, the Moorish heritage. The great esteem I have found the Virgin of Guadalupe of Mexico is unquestionable, the Pope said. But I realize that her origin is here. The Pope even is saying that the origin is here. I should have come here before going into Payak Basilica to better understand Mexican devotion. They're letting you know the heritage of the Moors is in America, not over there in Spain. All right, here go another image of Our Lady Guadalupe when they talking about Madonna and child. This concept of mother and son is in America, or mother to God. Only America had this concept before it went over there. Okay? Let's get some more images. The Virgin Morena. Now you see why they call those people the Moors. And the Moorish, because they come from the mother. See, I'm the only one who teach that. It's another female who teach that, but I'm the one who really be bringing the light on why they call them Moorish. See, you're not a woman. You cannot be Morena, so you're Moorish. You cannot be mother God, so you're the son of. And we know Ish means man in Hebrew or Canaanite. So Moorish is son of mother. That's their culture. You see what I'm saying? They're not exposing it like me, bro. Like, come on, bro. And that's why we got them on the ropes. That's why we got them on the ropes. You feel me? Come on. All right, now let's get up in here and get this. Santa Maria. Now you know why they had this Santa Maria. Because these are the people, they hijacked these ships. Remember they said they hijacked the ships of the 20-odd Moros? Because remember, I can't say the word that they say on here. Remember they say they jacked the 20-odd Moros on the East Coast and they took them captives. This is who they took the ships from. All right. Now check this out. See more clues. Emolit Moraz. Universe of Carolina. This is the Carolina University. When they use Latin, they're letting you know they took this from the Moors. Not from the rinky-dink people with the teepees. All right, let's keep going. We almost there. Here go another gem. What is this right here? Oh, yeah, I'm just showing this, because they always say Moors are not from here. Here's a whole town based on Dixmoor. It's a village. You see what I'm saying? Because we know this means God, like Diaz, the word Diaz. God Moor. You see what I'm saying? This is in Chicago, near Chicago. The village. Come on, bro. We got some more. Come on, let's get it. All right. Is this worth showing? Yeah, this worth showing, the Detroit Expo. Let's just get this for the image. No. Look at this right here, the Expo of Philadelphia, 1876. We see the turban wearing people. We see the Egyptian looking woman serving the turban looking woman with the buildings in the back. We see the Asian people that's always with us. And we see the Slavic people. You feel me? And look at the Omaha Expo, and we can easily see, hold on, let me cover that up. We can easily see that woman look like our people. That woman looks like our people. For the people that don't know what's going on, I'm doing a rundown on the slides. I've already proved there is research being done to prove Moorish America is Latin America. This is the mass Indians of the Mardi Gras tradition. As we can see, they pay homage to the Moorish as well. So I don't know who these Pretendio people is. They're just online causing confusion. And I just wanted to add this to the Welsh alphabet. We are the people that write in cursive in America. That's why they want to put you on them computers printing, because you're gonna forget that you invented cursive. Cursive come from hieratic script. Welsh is the only language that can be used to decipher the hieroglyphs. People don't even know that, but I got a whole video I'm about to do on that. And if you don't know, I'm finna do 100 straight videos exposing these pretendios. We know the truth, Gotta You a Lie, and Voodoo Chief. I'm about to expose them. All right, let's keep going. So now let's go back to history. It started right here on these colonies with the royal companies who was putting the Slavic people to work and other captives. They wasn't supposed to come past the Rocky Mountains in our territories, which is the Creole territory or the native territories. This is all native. They're not supposed to be over here, but they came and flooded our towns anyway, and that's where they're finding these old world buildings, and they're repurposing them. All right, so let's get to business. Now let's get to business. So they always want to tell us Moors are not from here, and we know this is the Moor language. They're going to tell us, oh, you can't look at every word that's spelled like Moor, sound like Moor, and think it's the same. But they'll go around and tell us indigo, Indio, Indian, indigenous. You feel me? They got like 5 different ways to explain Indian, but they can't tell us, you know, they're going to tell us we can't spell Moor differently. But they can tell you an Indio, an Indian, an indigo, an indigenous, and an Indian. See, they got 5 different ways to explain what an Indian is. But, you know, we cannot spell Moor how we want to spell it. But most important, this is a whole language. This is a whole language and a people. We have a language called Moor in America. That's very important on what I'm finna expose. All right, what is this right here? New Mexico. I think this is Mora. I think this is Mora, United States. Yeah, this is Mora right here. I'm gonna show this for the record. Dope. Hold on. Okay. Right here, you see that? Mora County, Mora. And that's very important too. I'm gonna show something on that in a minute. Okay, what is this right here? Okay, let's get to business. What is this? Turkey Mountains. Okay, the Mora Valley. This is going to be important. Mora Valley, Turkey Mountains, because remember, it's the Moors and the Turks. It's not just the Moors. They conveniently leave the Turks off because they don't understand how critical Turk history is with Moors when it comes to the buildings and, you know, the Sumerians and the Canaanite. They don't understand that history. So let's get into the business. What is this? Okay, here it is right here. This is in Colorado, where they call the 7 tributaries. You can look it up. The Mississippi River don't have 7 tributaries. The Colorado River do. And this is where Mora County is. See, I'm showing you all the connection to Moor. They don't have no connection. They'll sit up here and tell you something about the Moors and the Moors is different, but they are not telling you nothing about the Moors and making no types of connection at all. I am. All right. So when the World's Fair came tumbling down, this is the getting rid of the Creole. This is getting rid of the Moorish so they can replace it and repurpose all these buildings and get to telling us some stuff about some blacks and some, you know what I'm saying? You know what they did with some blacks and all that. Man, come on, bro. So now let's look at that. This is the Mayan. As we can see, these are our people. Now look at that headdress. Now look at this. Look at the headdress looking like the Mayan, and this is the Haiti. Dessalines. Right? Dessalines. Which could be related to, what's the brother name? Saladin. That's what it sounds like to me. Okay, this is called La Rabida. If you're from Chicago, Illinois, this is on 67. This is where I grew up. We walked to this beach and we used to always see this, and we got something called Rainbow Beach, as we can see the Moorish architecture in Chicago. They're trying to cover up. We all grew up with all this rich architecture they're repurposing. All right. Now there go them flags again. Remember the flag. These all Moorish flags. Remember these flags. All right, what is this right here? And this is called Suriname and Barbus. Remember they always talking about Berber and all of that? Look at that. Free nation. See, like I say, I cannot say the word. They're not going to let you say the word on here because they don't let us be ourselves on here. But this is why they demonize all of our words. But most important, you see, it's the free nation, free Moor nation. See, I say more. I don't say that word, even though it's not bad. But most important, look what it says. Maribo. Para Maribo, because we know Parimo means more as well. Premier. This is the premier bay. These are the premier ones, the premier bows. You feel me? Same word. Premier and more is the same word. And this is the leader of the premiers of the Suriname. Paramaribo, and they are the Maroon nation with the same hat as the Haiti people and the Mayan. Now you see what they're covering up, and they say the paramount chiefs of the Amura Indians. See, they have to put that Amura in there. They cannot just call them Indian. They have to put that Amura in there. And he's called the Grand Man. By the way, this is not my main channel. I'm just doing this video on this channel because my other channel was suspended. Y'all need to go on Olies PNFN. This is my backup channel. I'm doing this video over here because I'm going to post it on YouTube later. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going. Okay, let's keep going. What do we have here? Now, let's go. Look at that. The diary of the mission amongst the free Moors living at Bombay. Look, they're even called the Bay. They're always talking about ain't no bays in America. Thank y'all for tapping the screen, too. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Because, you know, like I say, oh, my phone already going down. It's not, this video ain't going to last that much long. Look, Mecca, Sarah, Mecca, free Moors of Bombay. Remember, there's a Bombay in India. There's a Bombay in India, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's so much of a similar culture down there in Uruguay and Paraguay, South America, with the Indian people and the Moorish. Because they are the same relatives. Okay. What is this? All right. See, these are the cats right here. I really don't be tripping on this dude no more because he don't really be talking about Moors. But these three right here, oh no. That dude, I ain't rocking with him at all. I call him lying. We know he not trustworthy because he is always intoxicated. And we know this old dude right here ain't no representative. He even said he's Jesus. He even called himself Jesus. But he can't heal himself of old age. It don't make no sense that you are the son of the creator, but you can't cure yourself of old age. All right, let's go. Okay, there go that hat again. Let's go. There go our people. We can see our people. Hold on. Look at that. I think that's a fez, by the way. I don't know why I think that's one of them old fezes. He got the triple fez on. Look at that. You can easily see the brown skin. All right, I'm actually walking down. I don't know where this is, but that looks suspicious. I think this is in the Grand Canyon, by the way. This is in the Grand Canyon. Okay. Who is this? Okay, the Egyptian. Remember, they always talking that Egyptian stuff. You know, they always talking that Egyptian stuff, but these are Egyptians. It says it right there. Okay, now we're getting to business. We're getting close to what I'm about to expose. And I also gonna show the Timor Lane as well. Tartarians did not build Chicago or Indians. Moorish did. Maybe the Tartarians funded some of it, but Moorish, this is our culture. They didn't build it. We did. This is our land. But we are connected to the Tartarians. And this is our people. We always had on clothes, and we are called noble and You know, we dress elegant. You know the word chic. Have y'all ever heard the word chic? Chic. Chic means elegant. Assault, the word Chickasaw, assault means clothed. Look it up. I can show you right now. Chickasaw means elegantly dressed. That's exactly what it means. Look up Chic in Arabic and Kasal in Arabic. Chickasaw means elegantly dressed. All right, I just threw that in here just in case y'all didn't know. Richard the Lionheart and Saladin. This is a real portrait right here. Look, Saladin holding Guy Lucinda. This is not Richard the Lionheart. That's Guy Lucinda. I take that back. One of the Crusaders. Remember I showed y'all early in the video of the Battle of Moor, where the first battle of the Crusades happened. All right, let's get to business. I don't know who this is. I'm just going to show him just was. Abdul Mix Kafur, 10th century ruler. Okay, that's cool or whatever, but let's get into business. All right, this is my hometown of my grandparent, my granddad. As you can see, our flag. Our red flag, the Utah flag. A lot of people don't know about this, but this is what this is about. Okay, come on. Let's get to business. What is this right here? I don't know what that is. All right. I think this is in, I forgot what this was. I forgot. It is in, I think it's in Jamaica. I'm not sure. But we can definitely see the connection. Y'all, yes, this is in Jamaica. This is in Jamaica. So we can make the connection. Okay. And I just wanted to show this image right here. As we can see, Anderson Sylvan has the Jaguar. It's called the Jaguar. I forgot what it's called. Oh my God. The Jaguar pelt. It's called the Jaguar pelt. Showing you that our people are indigenous. Anderson Silva, one of the best UFC fighters in the world. As you can see him with his people. You feel what I'm saying? Same people. See that? All right, let's keep going. We almost there. What is this? Dominican Tuskegee. Look, I never knew it was a Dominican Tuskegee, man. I'm just putting this on here for him because the Dominicans always call themselves Morenos as well. And they are Latin. Remember, Latin American is Moorish. But we need to give him his respect. Esteban Hotesi. A lot of people don't know that. They just want to say, you know, the people in Alabama was Tuskegee. That's not true. All right, let's show you this right here. This is the rundown. As we can see, the Taino got the fez on. You feel me? Look at the Taino with the fez on. Look at the Taino with the fez cap. You got to be careful with these pretendios. Okay, here is another one right here. This is Taino with the fez on. This is the supreme rundown. Led by me. No Diddy. No Diddy. All right. So let's get to business. Ancient rulers of Ghana. Now this is around the Caliphate. When the Caliphate was ruling, look. King Kayamaya, Mayan, Diabe, Basi, Tunka, Manin, Abu Bakr Umar. Okay. Sumero. Vassal of Sumero. See, look at that. Mayan Wagadu. You see what I'm saying? That's why they try to say our people is in West Africa, because we was on both sides. All right. Mayan, let's get it one more. The Mayans. Now you know who the Mayans is in the Umayyad Caliphate. All right, what is this? Let's get these images just cuz. All right. Look at that cap. I want to remember this cap. The reason why I want to remember this cap on his head that they call sombrero, I'm going to show you the Moors wearing the same cap. I'm going to show y'all the same thing. Watch. All right, what is this? Oh, this is the Grand Army of Republic in Detroit. All right, this is King Lucas of the Moros. Of the Moros that was at the Illinois Expo, in the Chicago Expo in 1890s. This is the Moro leader in Chicago. So here goes Shalaga. They're trying to say Chicago is, when I don't believe that's true. That's fake. Chicago is not Shalaga. All right, where's that joint at I'm looking for? Let's get it. I'm looking for the brother. The Cherokee brother. And then I'm gonna end the video. What is this? Moro. Debunking. Okay, where that joint at? Okay, here go one right here. Remember, he's always talking about Canaan and all that, and Hebrew and stuff. Languages of the American Indian. Look, he literally admit that Canaan is one of the languages. This is how dude and them lost. But they're trying to teach us Moors is not from here. Okay. Just for the record, these are the hidden people that they don't show in Latin America. And look at Buddy with the fez on, found in the sculptures down there. All right, come on, where that joint at? Oh yeah, let's read this right here. I don't know where the word Eskimo come from. No. Man, I need to find that joint. What is this right here? Charleston, West Indian. Okay. Oh yeah, it's popping up. It's on the way. Let's get this on the record from the Mari archives. Let's get that. Okay, let's get this architecture. As we can see the eclipse. That is not a crescent moon. That's the eclipse. Because we deal with the sun. As we can see the Moorish, the same Moorish we're gonna find in America. What we call I forgot what it's called. It's gonna come to me in a minute. Okay, Baghdad, Florida. Baghdad, Florida. Welcome to the village of Baghdad, 1800s. This before the Europeans even got there. Let's get this image. Just cuz. Okay. Okay, here's another one. Maruka. Let's get that, because we know this is an ancient word older than what the Europeans trying to tell us. Okay, we ain't doing that. We not doing that. Oh, and if you don't know, I got a book still. I want y'all to still support my book. Go and find it on Amazon. Go and find this on Amazon. Alright. We close, and then here it go right here. I know it's coming up. I know it's coming up. Here go Arkansas, Moro, Little Rock. Now we know why Little Rock was so important. Look, right by Memphis. It's Moro, Arkansas. Okay. Okay, where that joint at? It's popping up. I know it's on the way, what I'm looking for. But we just going to keep on doing a rundown. Moro in Spanish, Monte. So that's why they're trolling us when they say Montezuma, because they know you don't understand synonyms in different language. Right? Moro. Morozuma. Look at that. Moor. Spanish dictionary. Paramo. So when you see Parimo and paramountcy in Brazil, synonym to Moor. And as we can see right here, Emerar, mir, it's the same word. They're all synonyms. They're trying to make it like it's different. Here go another gem right here. The Mayara. The Mayara is a Simakua chief said to have been rich in gold and silver. Remember that Timucua chief they be showing with all the gold on, the dark-skinned Florida native dude. That he's literally called the Mayara, y'all. That's what he's literally called. See, I told y'all I'm dropping nothing but gems. What is this right here? King, ancient Moorish king. Okay. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close to the business. What is this? Okay, the maroon griot, does Haiti have a hidden Muslim heritage? Yes, they're hiding it. That's why they're trying to run down there. That's why they're trying to run down to the United States, because they're trying to. Somebody said Montezuma was an Aztec leader. Okay, I don't think they called themselves Aztecs though. That's the problem. You got to really dig deeper. They never called themselves Aztecs. Remembering the Moor baseball team. Remember, we cannot say this word on here for whatever reason. I don't know why they don't let you say this word right here. But remembering the Moors baseball team, 1935-1953 was a professional baseball team right here in America called the Moors. So our people knew they were Moors. Let's keep going. Come on, I got to start all over now. Wow. I got to start all. Do I? Yes, I got to start all over. Come on, man. All right, we here. Yes, I got to start all over. Come on, man. All right, we here. What is this? I think I skipped this. What is all this? I skipped all this. See the connection with Peru and Egypt. Let's get all that for the record. Let's get this. The missing link of the staff guy. Let's get all that. The connections around the world. Showing you we was global. Not like these pretendians. Alright. Okay, we right here. What is this? Oh yeah, we even have Moor Park. Moor Park and Moorville Moors tribute to the Moor brand in Turkish. Remember, I made the connection. I'm finna make the ultimate connection before I end this video, y'all. Remember this right here, the Moor and the Turkish. Watch this. How I connect that Turkish. Let's go. From Moors to Marinage, the Islamic heritage of the Maroons. What is this? What is this right here? That's nothing. French territory. Okay, that's Moorish territory. Nothing but Moorish territory. Okay, let's keep going. It's finna pop up. Salute to that brother right here, because he the one who kept us alive with the information. I keep messing up. My goodness. I keep messing up. Come on, bro. Alright, where we at? I'm looking for this one little joint. And when I find it, it's a red now. Man, I got a lot of stuff in here. Oh, yeah, here you go. It's popping up soon. We got Montezuma. All right, where's China? All right, here you go right here. Let's get to business. Okay. Here go our Muslim brother, Muhammad Bey. Remember, Bey is from North America. We all know that. Bahamas, Atabey, Anishinaabe. We know Atabey is the mother god. Look at our brother right here. Muhammad means most praiseworthy. Look, Shariki. Now remember, that's why they got the Cherokee Abdul brother. What's his name? One of the Cherokee leaders, the last Cherokee chiefs, was a Muslim. Shariki, why is this important? I'm finna show you, because remember that red and green flag I showed y'all earlier. Watch this. Okay. What is this? Turk. Oh, this is another Turk, because remember the turkey bird feathers. Okay. Definitely a Turk. What is this? The government. Okay, Morocco, all that. Overview. The rights, national of America. Okay, Morocco. Okay, we ain't read none of that. Okay, look at that. The Roman era with the name Morocco. The ancient name for Morocco was Mauritania, with the name Morocco deriving from the word America. It means the land of God. That's all we're saying when we say America and Morocco, the land of God. That's what I told y'all. Moro mean God. That's where we get that Amaru Khan, land of the serpents, from. You see what I'm saying? It's all the same. They're trying to throw us off, these agents. We know the truth now. They don't want us claiming this because they're suspect. All of them are sus. They're sus. The Moabites and the dominion of a Mexican in America, right? The inhabitants of Africa are the descendants of the ancient Canaanites. Remember, the American Indian language is Canaanite according to We Know the Truth, goofball self. All right, let's go. I'm finna show a few more slides, and we gonna go ahead and, you feel me? We gonna go ahead and go in here with this information I'm finna prove. Now this is, I forgot where this is at. This is found in America though. And we see the Canaanite god El. Okay. Remember the sister right here of the Washita they be trying to show. What is this right here? I think this is Coco Pelly playing the flute with the dreads with the Welsh symbol for the sun. That's the symbol for the sun. Okay. Okay, remember the Shugash man of the Anchorage Museum. Look how dark he is with that cap on. Look at the captive of Tonina. Okay, remember that? That's in Britain right there. The emblem of America, I think. The captives of Tonina with cornrows. The Iowa City sitting man statue. Y'all don't even know about that. Look at his wide nose like Martin Luther King. Aaron the Moor. Giant Moors. See, they're hiding that stuff. This is a Mayan right here. This is not Olmec. This is Mayan. Look at the phenotype. This is a Native American display in Konstamera Museum in Russia. Russia got a lot of stuff too they hiding from us. This is in Illinois. This is in Illinois. This is in Illinois. This is in Illinois. Look at that. All right. Remember, Morocco, Marrakesh, the land of God. That's all it is. They're protecting us over there, and they're protecting our land over there. We got land over there too. That's all, because we're rich. All right. Remember, Morocco, Indiana, 1850s. We named this, not them. They're trying to trick us. It only means the gods. All right, what else we got in here? Is that it? That look like it. That look like it's it. We're not going to go through all of that. Okay, let's just get this fez of the Aztecs. This is an Aztec house stecker. House deck. Look up house deck. And I have to show love to the Colombian people because I visited Colombia. This is a Colombian person, our people. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the Africans at all. No disrespect, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We love them too. Shout out to Cleopatra. Shout out to the real Cleopatra. All right, is that it? Is that about it? What is this right here? Oh, yeah, let's get up in here and we're going to go ahead on. It can be proven that the Phoenicians come from the Americans. Then no one can say that the Moors are invaders, since Phoenicians were biblically known as the Canaanite. The Moors, also known as the Canaanites, in fact, Noble Drew Ali formed the Canaanite temple. Shout out to Magneto, my brother. I'm glad you caught me, man. They cannot say we're not from here, and they're saying Canaan is from here. This is where We Know the Truth dropped the ball at. You see what I'm saying? We're going to make them answer to all of this. We're going to make them answer to all this. All right, now let's get to business. The royal deity. This is deity, which deity means God. It's like saying Dios or Zeus. Royal deity, royal God. Roy, Roy. Presente a Roy. We know Roy means kingdom, Paru. This is where they get the word Pyru from. It means royalty. They're tricking us. They're trolling us with those bloods. The bloods was formed by Moors. Oh, I'm telling you what I know. It's a Moorish thing. The Blackstones in Chicago are Moors. They're tricking us. Or they're tricking you. Now let's get to business. Remember I showed y'all the red and green flag. Why did I show y'all that? And why did I show y'all the Shariki Muslim? Let's go back to the Shariki Muslim. Let's go back. Where's that Shariki brother at? Here he is right here. Muhammad Bey. Remember, Muhammad Bey is known as the Shariki. That is a title. So when they're talking about Cherokee, and I can really go in and prove to y'all that Cherokee is Turks, because y'all don't even know what a Turks really is. Now remember, this dude got the hidden hand, and he blocked me, by the way. This dude got me blocked on TikTok, y'all, because he don't want to deal with the wrath of PNL. He's standing by, who would stand by a Masonic dude with their hand in their pocket, bro? He's giving y'all the symbolism. They're all Masons. They're all agents. They got an agenda. That's why they're all funny looking and funny talking. They all talk funny. All right, now let's go back. Let's see if I can add something else. I just want to show this Guatemala stamp, as we can see the fez on the Guatemala. You see the fez. See, I got real receipts. Now let's get this one right here. The Cana Mayan pyramid. Remember the Canaanites and the Moabites. Right? Now let's get this, because we know the Fulani Hausa have the same type of, remember, the same stuff. I have to find those, remember, the same stuff. I have to find those Moroccan dudes wearing the sombrero as well. I got it in here right here. But these are the ops. All these are ops. All of these are people, mixed biracial people that's spreading division. They're biracials. What is this right here? I already showed the Brazil and the Parimo. Then I showed that the Moro. Okay, I showed that. And remember, I told y'all the only way we can decipher the hieroglyphs is through our language called Kufic and the cursive writing of Simroglyphics. I'm going to do a whole presentation on that. Only got a few minutes. Only have a few minutes left. But we're about to go in. All right, let's go, because I only got a few minutes left. But remember, I told y'all only the Welsh can decipher the Egyptian language. It's literally called Gamru, Ngamru, Ngamaru. Right? Now let's get busy. Remember the green and red sock and fox flag. Remember the Cherokee. Remember I told y'all this is the Navy flag of the Moors. Remember the sock and fox flag. Do I got to go back and show you? I already showed you. This is the Carolopolis in Carolina, South Charleston, Carolina, Addis Morris. Remember I showed y'all the college in Carolina of the Moores. You see what I'm saying? All right, what's going on? Oh, man, they talking about end them alive. Wow. Let me hurry up. They already on it. I feel like they telling me to live. They telling me, look, ooh, they making me double do it. Ooh, we unable to verify. Try again. They telling me they finna end the video, y'all. So let me go on here. So let me drop this right here for the Creole, because we know that dude is not Creole. We know that dude, Haitian Voodoo Man, is not Creole. If he did, he would know Morocco is how we describe ourselves in Creole. Because we know Creole is a Moorish language. He would know this is why we are Americans and Mori or Moricos. Morique and Morena and Moreno. All right, I think that's it. They go another phase of the people. All right, remember I started off with Bishop Homer Stunts. Remember, this is the dude saying Moorish America is Latin America. And remember, Aboriginals have always determined that these people are not real Americans. They are not the real Americans, those people who use that term. All right, now let's end the video. Roots of the Arabic language, Proto-Semitic, Afro-Asiatic group, part of the Canaanite. So Arab and Canaanite is the same. They're tricking us, brothers. Here's the Moori quarter of Alabama. Pablo Ali, Battalion of the Morenos, chief military of Haitian origin. Pablo Ali. Come on, bro. They're not telling us this. They're not telling us about none of this. And they ended off Moors is in the Bible as well, but they left that out. All right, now let's go on here. Oh, one more gem. The Moro Castle of Cuba. That's why they want to run in Cuba. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? That's why they want to run in Cuba. What else we got? Oh, yeah, I got to show this. Moor, as we can see, Moor in the Amazon called Moor, y'all. And then we got the Moor language. Okay. As we can see, our Haitian brother fezzed up. You feel what I'm saying? We seen our Haitian brother fezzed up. What else we got? Mururata. And we see the Moorish celebration, Amaru Muru. Here we are right here. What is this called? This is called Moro something. Moro Renda. Okay, this is called Moro Renda, I think. Something like that. Maliki. Remember the Maliks. Look at the turban wearing Bolivians. It's in here somewhere. It's called. Look at that. Look at that. Del Muru Mountain. Amaru Muru. Okay, this is their little celebration. This finna pop up. Okay, where is it at? Come on. What is this? Mururata. Oh, yeah, Morenata. This is the celebration of the Bolivian people. Morenata. All right, now let's go ahead and get the fatality. This is the fatality. As we can see our ancient ancestors right here. Right? All right, let's go. Oh, yeah, one more thing. I keep saying one more. Look at the fez wearing people for the 15th Amendment in America. Fez wearing people in America. All right, let's go. I'm going to have to go ahead and end it because the video finna end. All right, hold on. It's called the Panama flag. I'm going to end it right here, and we're going to do a part 2, y'all. Panama old flag. So now let's go and connect the Cherokee or the Muslim that they... Watch this. Y'all finna love this. Watch this. I does the research. Province flags. Look, I does the research. Province flag of the Panama. Look, the red and green. And it's called Cherokee. Got 'em. It's literally called Cherokee. And you might be like, oh, it just sound alike. It just sound like Cherokee. But you seen the red and green like the Moorish naval flag and the Sauk and Fox. But guess how they got here? Look at this. Look at this. And we're going to end the video. The history. Look at that. Where is it at? Hold on. Where is it at? History. Let's read it. The first European to visit and describe Cherokee was Gaspar Espinosa. Several years later, President Lincoln of the United States proposed Cherokee as a favored location for Lincoln, a colony for free blacks. Most blacks were not interested, but some of our people accepted the offer. Those are the Cherokee or the Cherokee Muslim that was finding new homes because they was exiling them in America. Even President Lincoln. See, we knew free blacks wasn't called blacks. They called them Moors in President Lincoln presidency. You cannot be a free man and a black. You see what I'm saying? You can only be free as a Moor. He has a whole court case. Why would President Lincoln be sending some Moors to Cherokee, Panama? And they magically got the red and green flag, just like the Sauk and Fox flag. And we're going to go back and get that. Sauk, Fox flag. I can't even spell right. Sauk, Fox flag. The sack, that's like chic. And we know this is some Moorish stuff. Same red and green flag. They're tricking you. Same as the Moorish Navy flag. Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yeah. I did my thing. This video is a renap, bruh. You feel me? I'm finna go ahead and call it a night. Man, I appreciate y'all popping out, watching me do this rundown on these slides. Hold on. You feel me? Yeah. Switch it back. Come on. Alright. You feel me? Thank y'all so much, bro. You know, I do this for y'all, man, to expose these goofies. Go and subscribe to my other channel. I'm going to try to type it down. I think a lot of y'all do know about my other main channel with all the videos. Go on to my link and get on my YouTube and learn this information. I think a lot of y'all do know about my other main channel with all the videos. Go on to my link and get on my YouTube and learn this information for free, because this is a WAR. They are aggressively trying to erase Moorish history. That's why I'm doing this. I got 95 more videos exposing We Know the Truth, Gotti You a Lie, and that dude, what's that dude name? Voodoo Chief. I got way more heat. This is just 10%. This ain't even 10% of the heat I got. So tap that screen, share my information, reference me. Any debate, anybody talking crap, come and get me. They don't want no smoke with me. None of them dudes. Not scholarship wise. Oh, and boots on the ground. They don't want no smoke either. So I got nothing but love for y'all, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.